Hey everybody, it's Liv. So I'm filming my first tutorial on a soft holiday glam look. So if you'd like to see how I achieve this look, just keep watching. So here I'm starting out doing my brows. I always start off my makeup looks by doing my brows. What I'm using here is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Definer, and I believe the shade is dark brown. I like this because it has a spoolie on the other side, so I don't have to use two different products. I just use it's 2-in-1. And I like a nice natural brow. I don't really like to go too heavy on the brows, and this is kind of an everyday look. I did my brows in real time on the first brow, and then the second one is just a repeat of the first one. So I sped that one up. So here I'm using the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color Cool Tan. It's about one shade lighter than my skin tone, and I'm just using that to clean up my brows. So if you mess up on your brows, it's really nothing to worry about. You can just clean it up with any kind of concealer brush, and I like to try not to go too many shades lighter than my skin tone so it'll look as natural as possible. I'm bringing that concealer down to my lid. I like to prime my eyelids with concealer. It's just to give me a blank canvas and prepare my eyes for the eyeshadows and make them pop and last longer. So here I'm using my Anastasia Beverly Hills contour kit. I'm just going to take a couple of colors out of here and blend those into my crease. And this is a very minimal eyeshadow look. It doesn't take many colors to achieve this look, and of course you can add your own variation to it and do it to your liking. So here I'm just using an e.l.f. eyeshadow blending brush to make sure I really blend those colors in. I'm taking my Morphe 350 palette, and I'm just going to take a light, very light brown shade, kind of tan, and just blending that all over my eyelid. Next, I'm taking a gold, almost champagne shimmery color. I'm going to take that on my finger and just blend it in the middle, giving a sort of halo effect. And then I'll take a finger that doesn't have any eyeshadow on it and just kind of blend out those edges. So we'll finish the eyes later, but for right now, we're going to transition to the face. What I'm about to use is a NYX Shine Killer as a primer. And it's just going to kind of help to reduce shine. I have oily skin, so I like to try to reduce shine and kind of block my pores as much as possible. And I'm using my Laura Mercier translucent powder, and this trick is something that I learned from one of my favorite YouTubers. I put powder on underneath my foundation, and I usually put it in my T-zone and just areas where I get oily the most, and this helps to prevent any excess shine or excess oils to come through, and it makes my makeup last much longer. So for foundation, I'm mixing my Fenty Beauty foundation in the shade 330 and a Mary Kay foundation that I have. I'm going to mix those together on the back of my hand and then blend them into my skin with my Real Techniques beauty sponge. So now that my foundation is blended, I'm going to take another LA Girl Pro Conceal Concealer in the shade Pure Beige. And I'm going to focus that in the center of my face to give me a nice highlighted look. I'm also using that same concealer to clean up my eyeshadow. So after I'm done blending that in, what I'm taking right now is the Laura Mercier powder again. And I'm going to use that to set that concealer so it doesn't move and it doesn't crease on me. So now I'm taking my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in the shade Dark Golden. I'm going to take an e.l.f. powder brush and sweep that all over my face. I'm using this to sweep away the excess setting powder that I use and just to make sure that everything is blended. So now I'm going to take those same two colors that I used on my eyes from the contour kit, and I'm going to use them to bronze. These colors are warmer, so I consider them more bronzing colors than I would contour colors. I like to use cooler colors when I contour, so I'll use another powder to contour after I'm done bronzing. Now I'm using a powder from the brand Ruby Kisses. I got this a while back from a beauty supply store, so I'm not sure of the color, but it's from the brand Ruby Kisses and I'm using it to contour. So now I'm going to be taking a MAC blush in the shade Melba. Shout out to Melba and Jordan. And I'm just going to be adding that to my cheeks. I'm using a Revlon brush. It's an older brush that I've had for a while. I probably got it. I actually stole it from my mom, but you might can get it at Walmart. So I decided to use Trophy Wife by Fenty Beauty as a highlighter. Make sure you're very sparing with this because it can get out of hand really quickly because it's so pigmented. And make sure you blend it really well. For the center of my face, I used another one of my favorite highlighters by Laura Geller, and the shade is Gilded Honey. So now I'm about to put on my Ardell lashes. I'm going to add some glue to them, and while I'm waiting for the glue to get tacky, I'm going to add some more of that Fenty Beauty highlighter to the inner corner of my eyelid, and then I'll apply the lashes. So now I'm just taking my favorite NYX pen liner and I'm going to use that to cover up the lash band. I opted out of a wing liner today because I wanted to keep the eye look really simple. So here I'm taking the Maybelline Big Shot Mascara in the shade Black, and I'm just going to use that to blend my real eyelashes with the false lashes. I don't know what I'm doing with my neck right here, but I'm taking that same light brown shade that I used on my lid and also a light orange shade, and I'm blending that across my lower lash line. Blending eyeshadow onto your lower lash line is very important, and it just makes the whole look come together. I'm adding a little of that Fenty Beauty highlighter to my Cupid's bow to make my lipstick pop, and I'm using the Fenty Beauty Stunna lip paint in the shade Uncensored. So now I'm just going to brush my hair and kind of get myself together so I can go on about my day, put some earrings on, all that. But yeah, I just want to say thanks to everybody that pushed me to this point, and a lot of people have been telling me to do this. I should have done this a long time ago, and I finally sat down and did it, and I'm happy with the results. And I really appreciate the support. If there's anything that you all would like to see moving forward, just let me know. And thank you for watching. See y'all next time.